Endgame is like a red herring in this thing. They keep dangling it in front of you, and it never pans out.
I need to take a look around here. I've got Duncan's permission.
What about him?
He's with me and has permission too. Go and check with Duncan if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. You can go through.
Clifford.
Flowers.
Moors, it's been a long time. And you, my lord. How can we help you? Have you come to join our order?
No, I am just here to accompany Moors on his voyage. I am Sir Alistair of House Sarwin.
So, you're from the south. I would have enjoyed talking to you about the delights of the Riverlands. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare. I have an investigation to lead.
That's why I've come to see you. It would seem that Patrick has been arrested.
All our leads do point to his guilt, I'm afraid. It's a grisly business. In total, 5 of our brothers have been found with their chests open and their hearts ripped out.
Do you mean today or in the whole campaign? The main quest?
And what evidence do you have to think that Patrick killed them?
These murders are wildling rituals. There's little doubt they've been performed as sacrificial rites, and Patrick was found beyond the wall. I've long suspected him of being a wildling. What's more, he was close to each of the crime scenes. At Icemark, he was one of the builders whom Halfhand was charged with protecting. As it happens, he was also there in Molestown at the very moment there was a murder in the tunnels.
He was with me when we were searching the tunnels.
That proves nothing. He must have killed him before that. Walder was with him at Sybil's, but he was in a drunken sleep just before the crime. Patrick must have taken advantage of this to take his leave quietly. And now the stables. Who do you think was found in the area? Him again. For me, it's absolutely clear. Patrick is the killer. It makes sense, as everything leads us to believe he's a wildling.
Patrick is one of us. What he did before he took his vows is of no consequence.
We care little for the past actions of our recruits, I admit. But we cannot ignore it if he proves to be a savage killer. Besides, the evidence is overwhelming.
That isn't evidence. It's just idle gossip, and you know that just as well as I do.
Yeah.
Not on that alone, Moors.
What evidence? Is there more?
Searching carefully through his belongings, we found some wildling objects. Trinkets made of feather and bone. They were well hidden, but they bear a striking resemblance to the dire things we found where each of the murders happened. It's best you start believing it, Moors.
I have fought alongside Patrick. He's a loyal brother. I'll do my own investigating. Come on, Alistair.
Do as you wish, Moors. But just remember that I'm the officer in charge, so try not to get in the way of our work.
I don't know, Viserys. I know I passed the 30-hour mark a long time ago. Last time I uploaded to YouTube, I think I was in 25 hours or something close. Okay, let's use the dog then. That's all I can really say. But now, if you go by, I know I'm very close. That King's Landing mission must be it. But if you go by how long other people took, without taking loss into account, but because he always takes a lot of time in lore discussions and things like that. So he's not a very good measure. Or yardstick. The guy that I've seen took longest, it was 25 hours. Yeah, Last takes a lot of time talking to people. So you cannot judge really how long a game takes. An actual gameplay time.
I've ever set eyes on. Morse, you're back, and it seems you brought a Southern friend. Is that him?
We'll have to talk later, Lothar. We're in the middle of an investigation and have precious little time.
I'll wager it's about the murder of Miles. Am I right? I might have something for you. He was an old friend of mine.
It seems Miles came to these outbuildings before he died. Were you here then, by any chance?
Aye, I saw him leave the building with Patrick just before his tragic death.
Patrick, you say? Yet he claimed not to know any of the victims.
Let's go back and speak to him.
I swear to you, he wrung his neck, and his dog tore the other one's throat right out. I've never seen anything like it. That man is the best warrior I've ever set eyes on.
Yeah, he has to play very slowly. Because a misstep means he dies. So, on the other hand, I don't care about dying to those situations. Not particularly.
Duncan, I need to ask your prisoner a few questions about the murders.
Very well, but be quick. I'll give you a few minutes.
Thank you. Patrick, you know about the rumors going around that you're a wildling, don't you?
You know it's all horseshit as well as I do, Moors.
But Adam seems to have found several wildling objects in your belongings.
Someone's trying to pin it on me. I've no idea where those things have come from.
If that's true, I won't let them execute you. Believe me. But I've just discovered that you were seen with Miles near the outbuildings, right before he died. Earlier, you claimed not to know any of the victims.
20 minutes, a single room. Okay.
If you're hiding things from me, don't expect my help.
I made a promise, Moors. I swore by the gods.
You're about to be shortened by a head, Patrick.
You would betray the word of a brother? Wasn't it you who taught me that the bond that unites us is as strong as the wall itself?
Your silence does nothing to further my search, Patrick. And a murderer still runs free, killing our brothers one by one.
You no doubt speak truly. I got on quite well with Miles. I saw a lot of him since we returned from our mission at your side. However, he was worried since his fierce argument with Watt. He even intended to leave Castle Black. He was scared he'd be killed.
Miles was going to forswear his vows.
I tried to talk him out of it, Moors, but he made me promise not to give away his secret.
And do you know what was behind his argument with Watt?
It was something about a patrol they had both been in, but I wasn't able to find out anything more.
It might serve us well to have a few words with this Watt.
You've had your time, lads.
Really, with What? Someone is called what? Okay. Let's talk to what? See what he has to say. Yeah, I never watched his Skyrim playthrough. Maybe I ought.
Another brother's heart has been ripped out.
Shut your mouth, his balls.
What? Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Mort.
It seems you had a quarrel with one of the victims over a patrol. We would like you to tell us more.
Huh? How do you know about that? More to the point, who the hell are you?
Just answer his question. What's so special about this patrol?
Very well. 4 years ago, Miles and I were both part of a mission beyond the wall. We were on the trail of a band of wildlings, but they found us first. I don't remember much more. Just that it ended in gruesome circumstances. One of our brothers had had his heart torn out by the wildlings. Miles was reminded of this when he heard about these recent murders.
So, all the murders are linked to this old patrol?
Even worse than that. According to Miles, the 5 brothers who've been killed were members of it. One by one. We're being picked off like fleas.
So why didn't you mention this earlier?
Because my memory of it is very vague. But as for Miles, he was certain the killer had to be one of us. A member of that patrol. He wanted to warn Lord Commander, but I stopped him. We can't go accusing one of our own based on vague memories.
Do you remember who was in the patrol? Who was in charge?
Not really, no. It was all so long ago. The worst thing's not knowing what's behind the next tree.
I can imagine. Thank you for your help, Watt. Alistair, we should go check the patrol records. They might clear all this up.
You must find the one that's doing this, Mort. I really don't want to end up with a hole in my chest.
The trail is taking shape.
There's more to do yet. Let's hope we find what we need in the Lord Commander's records. We risk finding further victims if we waste too much time.
Then let's not waste too much time. I think I'm going to get the Walking Dead.
Damn wildlings. Isn't it enough to kill their victims? Why do they have to go
I was not going to play that game until I saw it was basically an RPG, a point-and-click RPG. Okay, patrol in the haunted forest. Patrol leader Adam Flowers. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, Flowers is a very sloppy investigator. I got that from the previous instance where I had to help him. But now he's just misleading the trail. Rangers, Miles, Dead, Chop, Watt, Tom, and Argiliac. And some, no, not Skyrim. I meant The Walking Dead. The patrol had to return sooner than expected after a serious encounter with a pack of wildlings. 2 members of the patrol were captured during their sleep, Argilac and Adam Flowers. Adams came back safely a few days later, having escaped. Argilac, on the other hand, was savagely killed during a wildling ritual. His body was found with his chest and cut open and his heart ripped out. Okay, this is very incriminating. Very incriminating.
So, Adam Flowers was in charge of this infamous patrol. And of all those who took part, only Watt is still alive.
We should try and find out more about Flowers.
You're right. Let's go search his chest.
as fast as you can?
beyond the wall and of tribes who migrate to the north. Mance Raider is rounding up his armies.
They will soon attack us, just in time for winter, as usual. Bastards.
You have come back to us, strutting like a fattened capon. You supposedly escaped from the clutches of the wildlings, but I saw what really happened. You married death more than anyone in Castle Black. If you wish that no one finds out the truth of it, place 5 golden dragons under the rim on the well of Molestown before the next full moon.
Sir, our Adam might not be so innocent.
This letter suggests he performed the sacrifice himself 4 years ago.
Aye. That's very different to the version of events given in the patrol's report. I need to question him as soon as possible.
Well, that's not going to be easy.
Duncan, do you know where I can find Adam?
Of course. He's just left Castle Black with what? Another body seems to have been found near Molestown.
Ice and darkness. What is the only member of the patrol still alive? Flowers is probably finishing off his last victim.
Adam's got him exactly where he wants him. Damn it all. We need to find them immediately.
Okay. Let's go.
So, Morse, are we gonna save his wildling girl?
Patrick has nothing to do with these crimes, and he'll be cleared. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, yes, in that we have a problem with that.
We don't want him with us. That son of a bitch takes sick pleasure in killing us one by one.
We won't let you carry on with your little investigation, Morse. You need to stop it right now, else we'll stop you.
Adam Flowers is behind all these murders. More of your brothers will soon be dead unless we find him quickly.
Flowers? He's the one that ripped out their hearts.
I just don't believe it.
It is true, whether you believe it or not.
The warrior's balls. Well, in that case, I suppose we won't stop you.
A wise decision.
He should have been kicked out of the Night's Watch long ago.
The animal couldn't stop himself. A savage would always be a savage.
Alright. Then I have to do something here as well, because the wildlings were killing the other people. Alright. Time for the dog.
There's no point trying to leave this area with my dog. There's no point trying to leave this area with my dog.
Okay.
White Walkers. I hope you savor them.
Holy shit. He's making sacrifices to the others. Crazy motherfucker. We're supposed to fight them. Do I exist? Well, they do. Mars, I don't know if he knows or not.
Moors, there you are at last. And you've brought your friend. That's good. You were all that was missing.
Adam, we know that you're the one killing our brothers and stealing their hearts.
The bastards were trying to blackmail me. I still don't know which one of them it was, but it no longer matters. I got them all.
Are you insane, Adam? Give it up. You're trapped. You cannot hope to escape.
I'm not alone, Moors. They talk to me. Ever since that day, the wildlings forced me to eat poor Argalak's heart. The White Walkers! They want more sacrifices! Always have and always will!
No one is talking to you, Adam. You've simply lost your mind. And now, you will die. For all the crimes you have committed.
Feel free to try, but they won't let me die.
He shall see to it that they do.
So, the madman sent his old patrol to the grave.
Few people could have lived after what he went through.
I was unaware how powerful the forces were beyond the wall. The White Walkers are clear enemies of the Lord of Light.
And both nothing more than ghosts in someone's
Aha!
imagination.
I knew it.
You're not one to talk of ghosts, Moors.
I can't argue with that.
Morse doesn't know. Morse knows shit about the White Walkers. Suspected as much. 57. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, this guy has done magic, has seen magic, so he does know that there is a Lord of Light or something akin to Lord of Light. So I think that he's going to start walking the path of Raylor again, as much as it can be done. But Morse hasn't seen a White Walker, obviously. He knows shit about this. And he doesn't believe in them. So I think I roleplay him a little bit too tamed. That's the word I would use.
I found Adam. He was the one behind all these murders.
It's hard to believe.
It all goes back to a patrol 3 years ago, when he said he escaped the wildlings. However, he didn't really escape. The wildlings agreed to let him go, after he ate the heart of the sworn brother they captured alongside him.
No jest. That's disgusting. I can't even imagine.
He thought he'd left all of it in the past, but someone knew his secret and had started blackmailing him. He was certain that it could only be one of the original patrol, so he began killing them off, one by one. The same vile way he killed the first of his brothers.
How could he do such a thing?
He'd lost his mind. When I found him in the forest, he talked of hearing voices and White Walkers.
And what?
He was already dead when I reached Adam. There was nothing I could do to save him.
7 hells.
However, that monster is now dead. So we have no reason to be holding Patrick prisoner anymore.
Agreed. We'll release him right away, as soon as we inform the Lord Commander about what happened.
Thank you, Morse. Thank you with all my heart.
Now you'll be able to resume your watch.
Yes. I suppose. But to be honest, I'm unsure how I feel. My brothers were so quick to turn their backs on me. For many, I was never really one of them.
You're a sworn brother of the Night's Watch, Patrick. No one can deny that.
I suppose you're right.
Okay, who's at level 15? Well, we're very close to level captain. Did I have to go to Molestown to the other quest? Pretty sure I had. Set up. Dumped me medium armor. $2,000 experience. Okay. Yeah, I made it. So you go. It's all based on the level cap. Something I like to some extent. Everything is built around the level cap. What is that made her die, but rises again, harder and stronger? They could have put that's what she said there. Maybe. Okay, let's just go to Molestown. I do have that quest, don't I? Yeah, that's what she said. And with all the necrophilia in this fucking game, I would say that it would be fitting. It's a scout. I wonder who came up with that phrase. Cause it's very funny actually. Very sexy.
Enough talking for today, my lovelies. One of Old Bear's men comes this way.
A crow?
Over there, Erson? Let's be off, quick.
Very funny, but very
Am I the
sexist.
only one to find those men suspicious?
They make me uneasy too. We should follow them.
Well, follow them where this way.